Yo, welcome in here. Much love. Travis Wu, T Wu here with Wu Brews. Due to some recent events, misplays on my end, I'm on my own for right now, but I'm gonna stick with the schedule for now on WuBrews.com. I know that there's many of you who want to see me continue making Magic content in the same form, which I can do, and I guess I have more creative control now, but I think it's basically going to remain the same. I'm going to have a schedule of a video once a week, a stream once a week, Thursday, 4 p.m. Pacific. I'm going to have a deck tech breakdown every week, and I'm going to keep the Brewfest going, probably about two a month. Those are really fun. Stay tuned. The next thing coming out is going to be the standard Reanimator Brewfest. So today, really fun video. Porting Honored Hierarch to Modern. I just have to show love to this guy. It's 50 cents or a dollar. I don't know what the price is at right now, but for this card is amazing value for the price. Really fun to play with, really unique to play with, and very strong and surprising. And it gets interesting responses from opponents. So I've been playing it in standard. I think that it's good in the right context, but even in standard, there's hangerback walkers and jaces to block, and a bunch of the lands come into play tapped. If you have an Honored Hierarch turn one on the play, sure, it's usually ridiculous. But there's times where it doesn't get in, you get mana screwed. But in Modern, that's much less likely to happen due to the features of the format. For one, there's way fewer blockers in Modern. People are starting off with Raging Ravine or Treetop Village or Serum Visions or a tapped fetch land or a Thoughtseize, something like that, and Honored Hierarch just gets in. Or if they even have a Goy for a Confidant or something like that turn two, it's pretty easy to Lightning Bolt or Snag and get in. And a lot of the blockers are just weak to Honored Hierarch, Birds of Paradise, and Noble Hierarch in particular. Honored Hierarch just gets in. Honored Hierarch crushes Noble Hierarch. Imagine how these play out. A 40 Forest, 20 Honored Hierarch versus 40 Forest, 20 Noble Hierarch. And compare the cost of those decks. So Honored Hierarch is super awesome. Trying to make it, gateway, get some more of you into Modern. I realize this deck is not budget because of the lands, but if you're a blue-red Delver player and looking for some game, this is a good way to go. Speaking of Lightning Bolt, sure, some opponents have that, but it's actually fewer bolts in Modern than in Standard, and then there's shocks in Standard. Instead, there's a lot of Path to Exiles. I've gotten my Honored Hierarch Path turn 1 already, and that's awesome. Or it trades with 2 mana Abrupt Decay. But if it gets in, it's just 2/2 Vigilance, powers Cryptic Command, powers Counter Spells. If you're playing, say, Living End, and your opponent goes turn 1 Honored Hierarch, it's a nightmare, because unless you have Shriek Maw, you're probably not going to remove it, and it's just going to keep pestering you with mana up. So really, really strong in Modern, I think. Good in Standard in the right context, needs much less work in Modern, and can slide right into a blue-red Delver deck. So I've got Delver, I've got Grim, I've got Bolt, Snag, Gitaxian Probe, Spell Pierce, Serum Visions, Izzet Charm, Snapcaster Mage, Remand, Mana Leak, Young Pyromancer, Cryptic Command, Become Immense, Disrupting Shoal, and lands. That's the main. If you have any questions about that, you're welcome to comment below. And here's the sideboard. Relic, Grim Lavamancer, Flame Slash, Spellskite, Scooz, Young Pyromancer, Ancient Grudge, Negate. Love me some Sword of Feast and Famine on Honored Hierarch is awesome. 4/4 Vigilance. Untap all your lands they discard. Protection from black and green. Crazy. Molten Rain, Vendilion Click, etc., etc. So, I hope you enjoy the series as it continues. And if you want to see this to be a success, there's a link below to support on my Patreon, and there's kickbacks and there's rewards in there. You can get deck doctored and get scheduled matches against me on stream, and get your deck reviewed by me, and stuff like that. Or if you just want to contribute silently by watching, that's totally cool too. I appreciate that. But I want to continue to give all of you the content that you enjoy and try to make a living wage off of it in the meantime. So it's a challenge. We'll see how things go. But I am remorseful but not regretful. Growing, learning, moving forward. Very excited about what's to come. So sorry to those who are no longer with me, and much love to all those who are sticking around. So I'll see you in the matches and the comments. Much love.